The biggest headline from Apple's new MacBook Pro line is the inventive Touch Bar control strip that lives above the keyboard. But not every new MacBook Pro has this feature, and in fact, you've got to shell out at least $1,800 to get the Touch Bar. Much more practical and with less sticker shock is the new MAINSTREAM 13-inch MacBook Pro. This new laptop has all the same design and component upgrades as the other new Pros, but keeps the old-school function key row. With the MacBook Air still stuck with a low-res screen and older parts, this might be the new default MacBook for most people. It's just a shame it costs more, although it does start out with a bigger, better 256GB hard drive. It's still got the newer, slimmer body, it's got the revamped touchpad and keyboard, and it's all USB-C all the time. Okay, the headphone jack is still there too, for now at least. That means nearly every part of the MacBook Pro has been remade for what is essentially the 10th anniversary edition of this iconic laptop. The Force Touch trackpad has been blown up to twice its previous size and now dominates the wrist rest even more than before. And with Force Touch, the pad doesn't actually click down, which saves you space and allows for thinner, lighter designs. This guy is thinner and it has a smaller footprint than both the previous 13-inch Pro and even the MacBook Air. The keyboard is a major departure for the MacBook Pro. It looks and feels a lot like the very flat, very shallow keyboard in the 12-inch MacBook. Getting rid of the big, chunky keys found in the Pro and the Air, it's going to be a big learning curve for some, and some people are just never going to love it. But one thing I do love is the option to get these new MacBooks in classic silver or now space gray, which has a very cool, very modern, bold look.